Welcome back. Billy Elliot was a hugely successful movie. Then, in 2005, burst onto the London theatre stage and has been a wonderfully successful musical. And now the story is set against the mining strike of 1984-85. Follows the journey of a young boy from a little mining village in northeast England. And the little boy's on his way to a boxing lesson, and he stumbles across a dance class, and it sort of changes his life. The musical is opening in Sydney, which I'll tell you more about later on, but let me just set the scene now for what is happening that we're about to see. We have the four boys who played the lead of, or share the lead of Billy Elliot in the musical, and this takes place we're at the, if you just imagine yourself now, at the Royal Ballet School in London. Billy has just finished an audition when one of the panel turns to him and says, "What does it feel like when you're dancing?"
It's a bit like being hungry, it's a bit like being scared, confused and all mixed up and mad as hell.
It's like when you've been crying and you're empty and you're full. I don't know what it is, it's hard to tell. It's like that there's music playing in your ear, and the music is impossible to hear. And then I feel it move me like a burning deep inside. Something burst in me wide open, impossible to hide. And suddenly I'm flying like a bird, like electricity. Electricity sparks inside of me, and I'm free. I'm free. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go, Reese! Let's go, guys! Come on! Go, Nick! Come on, guys! Let's go, Reese! Come on, Nick! Oh, nice! Come on, guys! Keep going! Nice! Go, Robbie! Go, Lockie! Go, Nick! Go, Robbie! Do it for the team! Do it for the team! Come on! Go, Robbie! Electricity sparks inside of me, and I'm free. I'm free.
I'm so puffed after that, I can't tell you. That was unbelievable. Congratulations, firstly, on getting the lead role. I mean, you're sharing the lead role, right? And it's just wonderful. Is this the first musical for you all?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
So just go through. I want to. It's Rami and Newton, correct? Yeah. And Lachlan Denholm.
Yeah.
And we've got Reese Kosakowski here, and we've got Nick 20 on the end. Yep. And I mention their names because in years to come, these are going to be the lead boys you're going to be looking at. They're like Todd McKenney and all the other guys who have been in theatre for years and years and years. They start very young, but I can't believe your talent. Just to give us an idea of the proportion of your talent at the moment, how old are we? We're
13.
13?
13.
13?
13.
13?
14.
14. OK, they're the lotto numbers for this week. If you have that on your card. No, boys. Now, Reece, you can tell us when it's starting and all of that, because you did that pretty well before. Go on.
Starting in November 13th.
Yeah, 13, yes.
At the Capitol Theatre.
In Sydney?
In Sydney.
Yep. Yeah. Are you? You're not all from Sydney. Is there any?
Oh, no. Me and Rami are from Melbourne.
We're from Melbourne.
I'm the only Sydney boy.
You're the only Sydney boy?
And I'm from Newcastle.
You're Newcastle. Well, I was going to say, you know, a lot of good dancers come from Newcastle. I bet your dad... I can tell. Your dad, he was a dancer, right? Your dad? What does your dad do for a living?
Polish dancer.
A Polish dancer,
Yeah.
right? And what does he do for a living?
Train driver, coal driver.
Oh, well, naturally, yes.
But
of course,
my
that's
mum
what you
was-
naturally go on to. You study dancing for years and years and years, and you end up driving a coal train. Is it a coal train he drives? Excellent. Well, I hope he's watching. Hope that, because he'd be very, very proud of you, as we all are here. I hope you'll come back and visit us. Do you think it'll get to Melbourne eventually? Or it's going to have a long run in Sydney, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an enormous production. I mean, there was 75 in the cast. It's 138 that takes to actually get the thing on. It's an enormous musical, supported because we have great talent in this country. Please give the boys a round of applause. And it starts November 13 at the Capitol Theatre in Sydney. Get your tickets now. Go along and see the boys.